I suppose you could say it all started March 11th, 2017, when Tommy the SpiderBaby Saturday prevailed in an Iron Man match in St. Paul, Minnesota, and became your Northern Lights Wrestling heavyweight champion. Since that unhallowed day, I have borne witness to a dependable pattern. That pattern is this. A young talent arrives at Northern Lights Wrestling. He begins the first match. Over the course of several months, he works his way up the card until finally he achieves the main event. He achieves the status of #1 contender, whereupon he is swiftly kicked right in the choppers and caroms down to the bottom of the heap. What I haven't seen before is what I'm currently seeing, which is a wrestler who has never spent one picosecond inside of a Northern Lights wrestling ring, just being granted the #1 contender spot. That wrestler is you, Wes Brisco. I don't know what backstage machinations you applied in order to make this happen. I'm not particularly concerned about that. But if I've got your thinking correct, here's what I'm thinking you're thinking. You're thinking, I'm Wes Brisco. I'm going to go into this federation. I'm going to defeat the champion, take that title, spin it around perhaps 3 times, and then cast it with all of my might to the very top of this mountain of accolades and championships that I've acquired over the course of my long and glorious career as an indie darling. Assuming I'm reading that correctly, I would say it's a good plan, except for one flaw. Between you and that goal is me. Tommy the SpiderBaby Saturday, the world's wickedest wrestler. You know what it reminds me of, Wes Brisco? And I'll bet you can appreciate this, having been a member of Aces and Eights. It reminds me of, the Old West. Sure, you're like a gunslinger rolling into town, silhouetted by the golden dawn, sidling up to the bar of the all-night, all-day saloon and saying, "Which one of you here owl hoots is the fastest draw around these parts? 'Cause I aims to take that reputation from you after slapping leather, putting that reputation on my hoss, and riding out of town." Well, Wes Brisco, I don't doubt that you're going to be the fan favorite when we meet in July 19th, 2019 in Sandstone, Minnesota. With those big broad shoulders of yours, that tiny little waist of yours, and all that cool ink permanently etched into your dermis. Hell, I might cheer for you, but doesn't mean I'm going to make life easy for you. Quite the opposite. Because the dusty path of reputation, it's a two-way street. And it's my determination that the Northern Lights Wrestling Championship is going to stay right where it is. And the reputation that's going to be accentuated will be mine. And Wes Brisco, when you get on your hoss and you ride it out of town, you can be assured, if I have anything to say about it, the only companion you're going to have is the sunset you'll be riding into.